guys, this is Jonalyn. I'm back again, and yeah, I think I just want to talk about the things I love about truck driving. I'm supposed to write it down so it would be easier, but I didn't. I didn't write it down. Well, one thing I love about trucking is, the freedom. Yes, guys. So you're away from your boss, just like everybody say that, and you're your own boss. Your boss or your supervisor is not, walking around back and forth, keeping an eye on you. Well, I can work. I love working both situation. I love working under supervision, and I love working with no supervision. Both of them. And the second that I love about trucking is that, being able to travel to a different area, seeing the beautiful city and the trees, beautiful houses, seeing beautiful cars on the road. Those are the second thing I love about trucking. And third one, that should be the first one, is the money. The money I make, yeah, I love it. So it's a good money, guys. It's pretty good money, especially if you're doing it right, because I know I heard other drivers, are just barely making it, especially if you have your truck payments, repairs and stuff like that. That is so sad, because my husband did it for a long time ago, and I seen how much it was. It's crazy. It's like sometimes you break even, sometimes even not, plus you're away from home. That's why we choose to be a W2, because we're only over the road 5 days, and then we're off Saturday and Sunday. We're home on the weekend. We can be our family. We just basically have a life like everybody else, because if you're over the road and not going home, I think that is sad. And another thing I love about trucking is being able with my husband and I are together. So that's another thing I love about this trucking thing. That's why I love it. My husband and I are together all the time. We were in a long distance relationship a few years ago, and it was sad. It was really sad. It is so nice to have your partner with you, being able to see him all the time. I know not everybody can stand with their partner in a confined area or every day. I don't know, but I remember when I left the nursing home, they were trying to discourage me. Not discourage, they were trying to tell me, like, are you sure you're going to drive with your husband? Are you sure you can stand with your husband? And I would just laugh at them. I said, of course. That's one thing I wanted. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. Ever since I was in the Philippines, it was hard for me. My husband was here in the US and I was in the Philippines. It was just sad. I have everything my husband can provide while I was in the Philippines, but it's different, if your partner, if your loved one is with you, it's different. So I would, if I would be asked, I would rather be with my husband and have nothing, or I can have everything, or I can have everything and away with my husband. I've done it both. I have everything, and my husband was providing for everything, and he was here working hard, and I was there. But it was like what I said, I was happy. It was happy. It was fun, but I felt like something was missing. So that's why I choose, I said I would rather be with you and then help you out, especially that I just love to work, guys. So I love to work. I can pretty much do anything, as far as my mind. As far as what my mind thinks, I can pretty much do anything. But I like to try about everything. Yes, guys. So if my husband is a construction worker, I'll probably in construction. That's what I'm trying to say. My husband is in medical field. My husband is a doctor. I'll probably be a doctor too. I mean, I'm not saying that because my husband is trucking, I'm also trucking. That's one reason too, but that's why I'm happy what I'm doing, because I love driving and I love my husband. I love being my husband. So that's a big factor. That's a big plus plus whatever. Anyway, so did I say 4 already? And another thing, the fifth thing I love about, I think it's quiet. I like to be alone. I like to be by myself, you know, than in a crowded area where everybody are like, you know, talking. I like the is it self-talk? I don't know. I just like to sit and I like driving, and you know, you don't hear nothing but yourself. I like doing that. I don't know what it is, but it is sad. It is sad being by myself, but I don't feel sad because I can feel in my heart and my mind, my soul that my husband is just with me, even though he's behind this curtain. I can feel him. I can feel his energy, so it feels warm, you know. Okay, so if I would be asked right now, would I go truck driving by myself? The answer is maybe. The answer is maybe, or it depends, or slash yes. Yes, I will do trucking as long as my husband is happy about it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do trucking, but I know for sure he's not gonna let me drive by myself because it's scary out there. I'm scared, you know. I don't know what to say. It's scary because bad peoples are everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Driving alone is scary, you know. It's scary. You're in a dangerous spot. This is the most dangerous job in the world. Plus, if you go park somewhere and sleep at night, you know, who knows who could break your doors. But anyway, but I think it's very, very less likely that's gonna happen.
And see what's going on, because now it's getting where we're not even gonna make it on time.
Hi guys, I'm sorry, I'm back again. So and a while ago I talked about the things I love about trucking. Now I'm gonna talk about things I hate about trucking. Yes guys, what I hate about trucking. Well, first off, really, like what I said, I love trucking. Every time we go back to the truck, I'm excited. I'm always excited to go back to the truck, and I always look forward, you know, my weekend. Every time I go back to the truck, I think about my weekend. Yeah, first thing that I hate about trucking is the feeling of being stuck, like STUC. Yes guys, I'm like a person that I pretty much like doing a lot of stuff, like running errands, running around. I like boom boom boom. I like that kind of job, you know. And sitting down here forever driving, that before it drive me nuts. It does drive me nuts sitting forever, but now I like doing it as long as I can have my music. I like listening to Akon, any music that, I don't know how to categorize that music. Is that not jazz? No, I don't know what music is that. Hip hop? No, not hip hop. Anyway, so yeah, and then you listen some podcast, radio thing, an informational thing. You know, I love doing that. Anyway, so I hate the film being stuck. The second is I hate the traffic. You know, I hate the fact that you're on the road all the time. You're exposed, you know, to accident. I said accident because every day is not guaranteed, guys. If you're a truck driver, it's not guaranteed. The only thing you can guarantee is you yourself controlling that steering wheel and that brake, you know. So I hate that feeling that being able to make it on your destination, it might not be your fault, or what I'm trying to say, you could be the most safest driver in the world, but guys, the environment, what's around you, those are the scary. You know, you could be driving pretty good, and then just someone ahead of you bust a tire or whatever, then how are you? You know, those are the things that you can't control. But that's why you need to be a defensive driver, you know. You need to know, you need to be alert, and you need to be prepared and how to avoid accidents. Anyway guys, so that's the second thing I hate about. The third thing that I hate about trucking is that being away from your family. Yes, guys. I have a daughter. I know I'm already away from my family. My immediate family, or is that immediate? My mom and dad and my siblings are in the Philippines. Here in the US, I mean, nowadays, Facebook, the social media, it makes everything feels like you're close to one another. You know what I'm saying? I can see my family when they post pictures in Facebook. I see my family, and then the feeling missing them is gone because I see them a lot. But anyway, but what I'm trying to say about I hate that you're away from your family is that my daughter, I have a 12-year-old daughter. She's gonna be 12 this February 12th. I hate the fact that I'm away from her, that I don't get a chance to send her to school, you know, that I'm not there in her concerts. You know, I want her to be on active in class, like extracurricular activities like dancing, you know, sports. I would like to have her join it, but in my situation right now, I can't because I'm away from home all the time. I would like her to do it, but she needs somebody, you know, to follow her around, you know, and, you know, to send her to school, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, guys, I'm blessed and I'm thankful and I'm grateful and I'm happy that I have my mother-in-law with me. Yes, guys, this trucking job is working for me because I have my mother-in-law, you know, that's very supportive. She's very, very supportive, guys. Without my mother-in-law around, you know, I didn't think I can do this trucking job because I would have to, you know, take care of my daughter, or if anything, I would have to pay a childcare. But right now, it's such a blessing that my mother-in-law is there, you know. And I grew up with my grandma too, guys. I grew up with my grandma. I love grandmas. Grandmas, they can teach. They're the best teacher. Yes, guys, grandmas are the best teacher. If they say parents is the best teacher, I think grandma is the best. Yes, guys, because grandma has been through a lot. Yes, guys. So I'm so happy that my mother-in-law is there with my daughter. Thank you, grandma. Thank you, Mom Linda, so much. Love you so much. Thank you for being there for Joy. Shout out to Mom Linda. Anyway, guys, yes, I hate that I'm away from my daughter, but at the same time, I'm happy and thankful that my mother-in-law is there. The fourth one is the food. Yes, guys, it's crazy because it's hard to find good food in the truck. I mean, in the truck stop, right? Food in the truck stop. You know what I'm talking about? There's all kinds of fast food in the truck. Fast food that have lots of preservative, grease. Oh my God, they're really bad for your health. You know, you would easily gain weight, you know, and, you know, just getting food from the truck stop, just eating the bad food. So that's one thing I hate about. And the fifth one is that the reset, the 10-hour reset. You know, if you compare trucking job compared to a 9 to 5 job, 9 to 5 job, you go to work 9 o'clock and you come home 5. And then what you do when you come home, you go pick your daughter or your kids, you go eat outside and eat dinner. Yes, that's pretty good. Or after you do that, or after your work, you go home, you plant, you water your plants, you do the other stuff you can do at home. You know what I'm saying? When you get home, if you have 95 hours, you can do all other stuff, you know, like the stuff that woman likes to do. You know what I'm saying? Or you can visit your friends, you know, plant. Like I always wanted to plant, especially in summertime, but I still plant, but not a lot like how I used to. So yes, so just the freedom of being home and doing what most people, regular people do. You know what I'm saying? So with my job right now as a truck driver, so I drive for 10 hours a day, and then after 10 hours, or it's 14 hours, guys. 14 hours on duty time, 11 hours driving time. So after that 14 hours, then I have to, you know, go to the bank and then get my sleep or take my break for 10 hours. And then once my break is over, then I have to go back and jump in this truck and drive again. So that's one thing I hate. You know, it's almost like you're a robot almost. But that's you know, the fourth thing I hate about trucking is that you don't have that freedom that you get with your 9 to 5 hour job, you know. So yes, I felt like I'm, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not discouraging you guys, but I enjoy what I do, you know. I enjoy what I'm doing. I love it, especially my husband is here, you know. I'm just new to this job. I'm new in this industry, so I still have a lot to learn. That is true, guys. I still have a lot to learn, and kudos to those old truck drivers that has been on the road for long years, you know. A lot of respect to you guys, you know, especially to these people that are watching my channel. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I do enjoy truck driving, guys, but you know, anything has, you know, anything in the world has negative side, but you always have to balance it, you know, or you always have to look at the bright side, not the dark side, which that's what I do, you know. But anyway, so that's all, guys. That's all what I want to talk about. But anyway, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, okay, guys? Or if you have any requests, or what video you want to see in my next video, or if you have any question, guys, or ideas what kinds of video I can make for you, let me know. Please leave it in the comment, guys, okay? Don't hesitate, guys. But anyway, thank you all. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to my channel. Bye guys, love you all. Bye guys. The driver's gonna be here a little bit. Adios.